He's a very hard puncher.
This could be very important.
Right to the left hand.
His attack is very, very vicious.
2 lefts, hit him on the right. Left.
There's no doubt in my mind that Ruddock is really a good hard puncher.
It was 1991 Las Vegas, witnessing the Mikey Mike Tyson. The air was thick. The stakes were lethal. Mike Tyson was back. But this time, he was chasing his own reputation. The one he'd lost the night Buster Douglas knocked him out cold in Tokyo.
Oh, the uppercut.
What an uppercut by Douglas, and down goes Tyson.
For the first time in his career, the boogeyman of the heavyweight division had been exposed as human, and the entire boxing world watched it happen live. So when a hungry, heavy-handed Canadian contender stood in his way of getting back to the top, nobody knew if they were about to watch the old Tyson return or watch him get exposed a second time.
Distance could be very important.
Right to the left hand.
2 lefts, hit him on the right. Left.
Down to the second straight. Dumps it down.
That contender's name was Donovan "Razor" Ruddock.
Tyson against Ruddock, Monday night in Las Vegas. Not only are these heavy-hitting heavyweights ready to duke it out in the desert, you can count on the other givens at such a scene. The man with the hair and our man with the beard. Here's Charlie Stein.
And for one night, he made Mike Tyson feel something no other heavyweight had made him feel in years: doubt.
Hit me again. And the bell sound.
By February 1990, Mike Tyson was 37-1, the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, and considered by most to be unbeatable. Then, in Tokyo, James "Buster" Douglas dropped him in the 10th round and ended the myth for good.
Oh, the uppercut.
What an uppercut by Douglas, and down goes Tyson.
Tyson in trouble a few times. The uppercut. That pretty much was the bread and butter for this fight here.
Tyson didn't disappear after the loss, but the aura around him changed completely.
No, I said it wasn't fair what happened. But then again, how many things in boxing is not fair? You know what I mean? I had 37 good nights. But then again, I consider when I say I'm champion because I still consider myself the best fighter in the world.
He was no longer the destroyer nobody could touch. He was a former champion with something to prove, and Don King needed him to prove it fast.
And if he gets through this fight, I'm going to go talk to Mike Tyson and see if I can get him to come back and add his incredible ability to come back just as George Foreman did with at 46.
His comeback started with 2 tune-ups. First, a devastating first-round knockout of 1984 Olympic gold medalist Henry Tillman in June of 1990, a man who had actually beaten Tyson twice as an amateur.
A lot more movement than he is now. He's allowing Mike Tyson to trap him in the corner.
Tillman barely landed a punch before Tyson trapped him in the corner and put him away for good.
As we watch this again, and there is the punch, a high punch on the forehead, the same sort of a punch that...
Then, in December, he tore through undefeated prospect Alex Stewart, an Olympic bronze medalist with 26 knockouts on his own resume, flooring him 3 times in under 2.5 minutes before the fight was waved off.
The first 10 seconds.
2 wins, 2 brutal knockouts, and Tyson was right back at number 1 in the world. But the man waiting for him at number 2 wasn't some overmatched sacrificial lamb. He was arguably the hardest single puncher in the entire heavyweight division. Donovan Ruddock was born in Jamaica, raised in Canada from the age of 11, and built his reputation on one thing: he could put a man to sleep with either hand. They called him Razor for a punch he nicknamed the Smash, a half-hook, half-uppercut so violent that opponents didn't just get hurt by it, they got erased by it.
The pursuit of that destiny has made victims.
In April of 1990, at Madison Square Garden, Ruddock caught former champion Michael Dokes with that exact combination and put him out cold in under 4 rounds. A knockout so devastating it was named Knockout of the Year. Before that, he'd already stopped former title holders James "Bone Crusher" Smith and Mike Weaver, clawing his way back from a career-threatening respiratory illness that once had doctors questioning if he'd ever fight again. By the end of 1990, Ruddock had won 25 of 27 professional fights. He was ranked number 2 in the world, directly behind Tyson, and he genuinely believed he was the one heavyweight built to end the Tyson mystique for good. Tyson and Ruddock were actually supposed to meet 2 years earlier, in November 1989, for Tyson's undisputed title in Ruddock's adopted home country of Canada. But Tyson pulled out with a rib injury. The fight was scrapped, and he fought Douglas instead. By the time the two men were finally ready to share a ring, Tyson no longer had the title to defend. He had something to prove instead.
What was a routine fight for Tyson now becomes a very strong test of Tyson's comeback ability. Is he back? Is he Iron Mike?
When the fight was finally made for March 18th, 1991, at the Mirage in Las Vegas, it wasn't just a heavyweight eliminator. It was billed as the fight of the year before a single punch was thrown, because the winner would become the mandatory challenger to Evander Holyfield's undisputed crown. At the weigh-in, Tyson tipped the scales at 217 pounds, sharp, cut, and locked in. Ruddock came in 11 pounds heavier at 228, a genuine load of a heavyweight standing directly across from him. The two men stared each other down for the cameras, neither one blinking, both of them fully aware that whoever walked out of that ring first was heading straight toward a title shot.
One thing Tyson have is that he's been knocked out before by a lesser opponent, and he's going to sleep again.
Ruddock dies. If he doesn't die, it doesn't count. If he's not dead, it doesn't count.
Boxing insiders were split down the middle. Some believed Tyson's speed and finishing power would be too much for anyone to survive.
Many people are of the belief that Mike Tyson is the best heavyweight in the world.
Others pointed out that Ruddock had the one thing almost nobody else in the division had: a chin that could take Tyson's best shot, and a punch that could end the fight in a single blow if Tyson ever got sloppy.
There's no doubt in my mind that Ruddock is really a good hard puncher.
Now, Ruddock is a very hard puncher. His attack is very, very vicious.
For the first time since Douglas, the boxing world genuinely didn't know what was going to happen when that bell rang. Round 1 saw the momentum swing back and forth, with both fighters landing heavy shots and neither man backing down an inch.
Well, he'd thrown a big punch. He stumbled after the punch. Right on the button. Another shot. Any lessons from Douglas throwing an uppercut from outside? He's throwing from way out there. Coming on as aggressively as he had. Another uppercut.
Early in round 2, Tyson's left hook to the shoulder sent Ruddock stumbling to the canvas. The knockdown was controversial, and Ruddock was livid, but the count stood.
Boy, that could eliminate the knockdown. As far as
Steele will have to warn him, and then he'll have to compose, because Hurricane
seems a bit frustrated in the opening round.
pounding.
Less than 30 seconds.
Ruddock just went back. Now he's trying to get his uppercuts going.
Round 3, and Ruddock started holding on, trying to survive the storm.
You do not want to get in there with Tyson. He's got
leaning on Tyson. Oh, right by Tyson.
To get some offensive action on his own. It's just a question of chopping.
But with less than 10 seconds left in the round, Tyson landed a picture-perfect left hook that put Ruddock down again.
Get there.
There's a left by Ruddock. A left by Tyson, and down goes Ruddock.
What a counterpunch.
Somehow Ruddock beat the count and made it to the bell. Round 4, and a fatigued Ruddock dug deep, refusing to fold.
He did certainly come out. It seems as if Tyson there with disregard, this guy can punch.
Oh, a big left by Ruddock. And a low with one shot. You're out of your game plan.
And he's right.
Round 5, both men were hurt. Both men were still throwing everything they had.
Integrity or his honesty.
Tyson with another right. Very anxious to continue into round 6 now, and Tyson right above us.
Round 6, and Ruddock landed a brutal combination that had Tyson wobbling for the first time all night.
Ringside, up close. It's a heavyweight elimination bout scheduled for 2 to stay on his feet. He's been knocked down
Little
twice.
uppercut and then the right hand over. Oh, nice hook.
Here comes Razor Ruddock out of nowhere. A combination. A right by Ruddock.
Great exchange by Ruddock again.
A left uppercut by Razor Ruddock. That stunned Tyson. Now Tyson says no. Hit me again.
Suddenly, this didn't look like a mismatch anymore. It looked like an upset in the making.
Let's get at it. Let's get at it. What I'm saying is no sip in that punch as they happen, those bodies.
Moves on here, the 7th round coming up, and one in which Ruddock scored considerably. Seems to have taken some steam out of Tyson. Ruddock coming back. Now Tyson with a big...
Round 7, both fighters were exhausted, but Tyson found one final gear. A vicious combination rocked Ruddock, and referee Richard Steele jumped straight in and waved it off. Ruddock never went down. He immediately protested. His corner stormed the ring, and chaos erupted at ringside.
Security coming in. That was sure.
The referee in charge, Richard Steele, stops the contest. Winner by way of TKO, Mighty Mike Tyson.
What happened in that first fight left the boxing world furious, and we'll get into exactly how it ended in a moment. But the short version is this. Referee Richard Steele stopped the fight in round 7, while Ruddock was still on his feet, and, in his own mind, still very much in the fight. His corner stormed the ring. A brawl broke out, and within 9 days, a rematch was signed to settle it for good.
Would you like another crack at it? Definitely, because first of all, I've been in fights where I've been on the ground. I got hit by Mike Weaver where my legs been wobbling, and I came back and I won the fight. So therefore, you can't judge it by that stoppage right there, because I wasn't on the ground.
The build-up to the rematch got personal fast. At a press conference and later at the weigh-in, Tyson mocked Ruddock in front of the cameras, needling him with insults clearly meant to get under his skin and rattle his composure before the bell.
I'm gonna make you my girlfriend.
Let me tell you something, you. Hey. You know something? I'm not even gonna dignify that with a hand. So you know why I'm not dignified that with a hand? Because I'm gonna bring myself down to your level. There's something you can't buy in that class, and you don't got none of that.
You're sweet. I'm gonna make sure you kiss me good with those big lips.
Ruddock didn't back down either, staying composed on camera and firing back that Tyson's antics said more about Tyson than they did about him.
How dare you talk to me like that? You should get up and kneel to me now, and I'll spare you the night of the 28th.
I'd also say, you come in and you come ready. You understand? Because I'm going to come ready. You understand?
Okay.
Okay, you know that.
I don't know why you talk to me like that when you know I'll kill you for it.
That's what I like about you, Mike. You talk tough. Mike Tyson is Mike Tyson. He's an ignorant little kid, you know what I mean? And he's going to be like that. I don't want to bring myself down to his level, so I don't really even want to cherish that thought. I'm going to go in there and we're going to fight, and that's the bottom line.
At the official weigh-in, Tyson looked razor sharp at 216 pounds, while Ruddock came in even heavier than before at 238, a full 10 pounds over his weight from Fight 1, which had reporters at ringside immediately questioning his conditioning.
We've been on a special diet this time, and we've been training very hard, so we just came in at a natural weight, so we weren't trying to cram a special weight.
There was also real money on the line. The first fight alone pulled in close to 1 million pay-per-view buys, and Don King wasted no time locking in a second blockbuster the moment the chaos from Fight 1 settled down. This wasn't just personal anymore. It was one of the biggest business events in the sport. 9 days after the chaos, the rematch was signed, and 3 months later, they were right back in the same ring, this time with Mills Lane as referee instead of Steele.
Expect a good, clean, tough fight. Remember what we talked about in there. Protect yourself at all times. Any questions here? Any questions here? Let's get it on!
Right from the opening bell, Tyson was on the attack.
A solid right hand by Tyson, but it was well covered. He has one of the best lefts in the business.
Hard punch, very damaging, very damaging.
So far, it's almost...
Round 1 ended with a hard right hook that had Ruddock holding on just to survive the final seconds.
And they continue after the bell.
Round 2, and Tyson kept the pressure on from the opening seconds.
Tyson stalking Ruddock. Tyson just loading up with the right.
Ruddock should be smothering him. He's letting him punch on the inside.
Mills Lane. Oh, down goes Ruddock off an overhand right. Ruddock in trouble.
Tyson.
Round 3, and Ruddock answered back, landing his own heavy shots just to survive the round.
Oh, what a right! Ruddock's punch caught Tyson's attention. Attack. Ruddock must attack. There's another.
And then the left, the smash, followed by the right.
Oh, he's got to fight. There it goes again.
Robinson couldn't finish him off, and now Ruddock looking to take it.
So sluggish. Is it those pounds? It's certainly punching.
Round 4, Tyson countered an uppercut attempt with a right hook that sent Ruddock down for the 3rd time in the series.
There goes Ruddock again. He's down for the 2nd time.
Again, Ruddock climbed back up, refusing to let the fight end early a 2nd time. From there, the fight turned into a genuine war, with both men absorbing brutal punishment and referee Mills Lane deducting points from both corners for fouls in the middle rounds.
Now both resting again. And
3 and 4, try it. There you go.
good left hand by Ruddock. Well, that got Tyson's respect. We haven't seen too many jabs or combinations. Here's a double left.
No.
And we're not even through round 5.
Down, he goes over. It's a 3 and 4 like the Tyson of old.
There's one at the miss, the counter by Tyson.
His diet didn't work. It's as if Razor Ruddock is following a game plan. 07 and he can come on if that's a dangerous strategy. He's been down twice. 2 nice hooks. Nice uppercut.
Countering left, though, by Tyson.
Although he's responded well. Good hard punch by Tyson.
He's got Ruddock in the corner, but Ruddock able to pull his way up.
Smelling knockout.
Solid left by Tyson. Once again, Tyson looking to sucking air, looking for that 2nd win. Now, here's Ruddock.
Stunned.
A left hook by Tyson that connected. Ruddock just fighting in spurts. And back comes Tyson. Rages on into round 8.
In rounds 8, 9, and 10, Tyson kept pressing, Ruddock kept answering, and neither man would break.
He's not throwing it.
He really spirited.
Again, accident pours. He's certainly going to make it.
Let's get it on.
Is what counts, and right now, Ruddock is chosen.
But there were moments you thought that Tyson would
around for Ruddock. He was doing great. You wonder. Oh, nice uppercut. 2 nice uppercuts by Razor Ruddock. Oh. It's amazing, Tyson. If he can. Oh, nice.
Good left by Ruddock. Ruddock has been called the smash by Art Miles, his trainer. Oh, what a left hand by Razor Ruddock. It's a good fight, so anything goes. 10th round by Razor Ruddock.
Well. Oh, nice counter punch by Tyson. Another right hand. Hard. He better punch some now. Bewildered. Who was the point off and what for?
Ruddock! A right by Ruddock that stunned Tyson.
Boy, this is a shootout.
A left by... Except maybe
who was winning what round?
Only the 3rd time.
By round 11, both fighters were trading low blows and getting a stern warning from the referee to knock it off.
But Tyson's got a gigantic heart, and he can't help those low blows. He's little, and Ruddock is caution
from Mills Lane.
You take off points, leave a heavyweight, and the risk here is enormous.
Right hand by Tyson. This is going to look like a mess after this. Here we go. Round 12, the rematch, even better than the first.
In round 12, Tyson threw everything he had left, trying to close the show with a knockout before the final bell. But Ruddock stood tall until the end, surviving all 12 rounds on his feet.
What he wants is a knockout.
Just past the middle.
Oh, Tyson just got hammered, and he comes back fighting.
What an exchange! Not many.
certainly not me.
When the scorecards were read, Tyson won a clear, unanimous decision. Behind the scenes, the damage told the real story. Ruddock's jaw was broken, and Tyson's eardrum was perforated.
The winner, Mighty Mike Tyson.
I just hope this guy don't forget, because before the great fight, go out there and let him lose to somebody, make a mistake and lose. Because, God, boy, you got a future.
2 fights, 6 knockdowns, and 1 heavyweight who proved to the entire division that even a wounded, humbled Mike Tyson was still one of the most dangerous men on the planet. But the war with Ruddock left its own mark, because neither man ever fought at that same terrifying level again. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit subscribe and turn on notifications for more fight insights.